Hey guys, Mini Follow Mansions here. I know it's been a while since I've been on here. Been busy working like crazy. I'm in the process of getting another job, stocking or something, because the dishwashing stuff is driving me crazy. So yeah, even though the Lord blessed me with it, but I really hate to say it, be negative, but I regret getting that job. It's just too much. Dishwashing not easy. And I work in a Thai restaurant, and they work it like a dog. I mean, they work you like a slave, and there's they don't give you no breaks, no time off, no days off, no nothing. They just work you like a dog, just whip you like a slave. So yeah, it's crazy. So I'd rather get something else. I'm not in dishwashing, so I don't like dishwashing. I'd rather do stocking or something like that. But anyways, yeah, like I said, I'm working like crazy, so that's why I ain't been on here in a while. Anyways, I want to talk about my rapture dream. This is a short little dream. I'll get to right to the point. I was sitting in church, listening to the preacher preach, and all of a sudden there was a loud thundering noise, like it was about to rain. And all of a sudden, everybody just disappeared, vanished. The preacher was gone. There wasn't that many people in there. Yeah, it was like all the seats wasn't filled. There wasn't that many people in there, but all the few that was in there, that was taken. So, including myself, and my Bible was just sitting on the seat. So everybody was just taken, including myself. Everybody close was left on the seat, including myself, including pastors. So, yeah, the spirits of ministry. I don't know who they are. It's like different people on that channel. Yeah, the spirit of ministry. I don't know who they are. They hiding their identity. I don't know why. And not only that, when you want to say something back, you can't, because like, for example, if you have a question or something, you can't say nothing back. I mean, it's crazy. I don't know why they're hiding their identity for. Spirit of ministry. That people come over there, raptures and dreams and visions and stuff like that, and you can't. And if you have a question, you can't ask them. I mean, I don't know why people hide their identity on there. I don't know why ministries hide their identity. It's called spirit of ministry. I don't know why they chose to hide their identity from the world, whoever these people are. But yeah, it's like different people come on there and make a ministry. But if you have a question about the dream, I want to help them out interpret it, you can't ask them. And you can't talk to them, you can't tell them, because their comments are disabled. So I don't know why they do that. I don't know why they disable all comments. Because people go in there and give rapture dreams and visions, and if they do that, then how are you going to interpret it then? If the comments are disabled, how are you going to help them out? And different people on there, so these people are hiding their identity. I don't know why, wherever they are. But yeah, I don't like hearing the rapture dreams and visions. I like hearing them. That's why I subscribe to them. But disabling comments is not cool, and hide their identity is not cool, because I don't know who they. I don't know. But people come on there and give dreams and visions and stuff, and you can't help them out, interpret it, or talk to them, or say it's not a dream. I agree, can't do any of that, because the comments are disabled on all the videos. I think that's ridiculous. Shouldn't have to disable them. But anyway, yeah, this dream I had, it was pretty short. It just now all the churches is filled, now all the seats is filled up. So, and pastor, he was talking about 96% of people is giving up on their faith. Like, no more reading the Bible, no more praying to the Lord, no more Christianity stuff, basically. And he's right. Everybody's just giving it, like apostasy. Everybody's giving up. Oh, the rapture ain't happening. I just give up. The heck with it. But yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I'm just tired. I was working like crazy, like working like a slave person here. But anyways, yeah, not yeah. He's what he's saying is everybody's giving up. 96% of America is giving up on Christianity, giving up on God's word, giving up on going to church. It's giving up on everything. They say rapture happened. The heck with it. I give up. I just give up. I quit. It's like they treat it like a job. I quit. I don't like it here no more. I give up. I mean, man, it's crazy. Because like the Lord said, in the last days, people will depart from faith. People will depart from the word. And that is coming true. Because 96% of people, they're departing. They're going back to their old way. They don't want to, it's like, it's in English terms, they're telling the Lord, take my name out of the Lamb's Book of Life. Just remove it. I don't want it there no more. I give up. I just don't want it there no more. Take it out. That's what they're telling the Lord. When they're giving up, they're basically telling him, just take my name out of the Lamb's Book of Life, just erase it. And forget it. You ever wrote it there in the first place. Just forget it. I don't want it there no more. Forget it was in there in the first place to begin with. And forget you ever wrote it. Don't ever write it in there again. Just leave it blank. That's basically what they're telling the Lord. Just take my name out the Lamb's Book of Life. Just take it out. I don't want it in there no more. And they haven't even reached the goal to even see their name written in the Lamb's Book of Life. They just gave up. They just stopped going to church. They stopped reaching souls. They stopped reading God's word. They just stopped everything altogether. Basically, they just gave up on everything. Yeah, because the enemy has reached his goal in there. He has, forced them to give up. And they're falling for it. They're falling for an enemy's trap. Successfully. But, basically, they're giving up on everything. They're not life. They're giving up on their faith altogether. They're just scratching. They're just taking a big old eraser, just erasing it out their life. Okay, like a pencil, eraser at the other end. They're taking that eraser and just erasing their own name out the book of life and just erasing their whole life out of God's book. They're just giving up on Him altogether. And they're erasing their faith out. They're erasing their Bible reading out, God's Word out. They're erasing their church out. They're erasing their faith out. They're erasing their Christianity. They're erasing everything out, basically. They're just giving up on the whole thing. And God knew this, but He doesn't. He said, stay fast, stay strong, and don't give up. And that's exactly what they're doing. They're giving up. Because God knew that was going to happen. He knew they was going to give up, which is sad. But He didn't want them to give up. He wanted them to give up at all. Which is sad because He wanted them to continue to finish the race that He started, or that they started. Finish the race until the end. And you'll win the crown. So all you gotta do, same day in the race, if you want to win a crown, gotta finish it at first. Because we're nearly there, guys. We're nearly at the end of the race. Nearly. Like almost there. Like close to an inch, not even an inch there. And they gave up. It was almost there. Just almost there. And they gave up. They just said, you know what, the heck with it. I give up. I ain't running a race no more. Basically, they stopped running and just gave up. They turned in a white flag. Yeah, they surrendered by the white flag and they just gave up. So that's not good. When you give up like that, that's not good. Because God don't want you to turn in your white flag. They just surrendered. They just gave up. And God doesn't want that. He doesn't want them to turn in the white flag, give up, and surrender. He doesn't want that. Continue going and continue finishing the race till you hit the finish line. And They didn't do that. They just gave up altogether and said, "Heck, well, I'm not finishing this race. I'm gonna turn on white flag. I'm not gonna finish. I'm not gonna go across the finish line. I give up." When you give up, you're giving up on yourself, and you're giving up on your life. That makes you a weak person. That makes you weak inside. That makes you weak in the heart. That means, in other words, you have a weak spot in your heart. You let the enemy take control of that. Let the enemy get control of that. That's not good. Because you let him find a weak spot in your heart, a weak crack like a crack in your heart, a weak spot, and you let him slip right through that. Your whole heart's supposed to be whole and full, no cracks and no slip-ups allowed. It's like your whole heart's supposed to be crack-proof. In other words, it's supposed to have a shield in front of it. It's supposed to have God's shield in front of it, protecting it. And had no slip-ups, no cracks, no splits or nothing like that, or no broken pieces. In other words, your heart's supposed to be healed all the way, full, with a shield in front of it, protecting it. Not unprotected. It's supposed to be protected, not unprotected. But these people's hearts, they were unprotected. They didn't put the shield in front of it like they were supposed to, like the Lord told them to. They didn't ask for the shield of faith and a helmet of salvation and a sword of righteousness. They didn't ask for God's armor. They said, "Nah, I don't need it. I'm good. I'm straight. I'm good. I'm good from here. I don't need it." And look what happened to them. A small little tiny, incy-bincy little crack in their heart, and they let the enemy slip right through it. And he just softened their heart and made their heart weak. It made them give up, and exactly what they did. Like, tell them, "Oh, you don't need the word. Just give up. You don't need to go to church anymore. You don't need to read God's word. You don't need to be a Christian anymore. Just give up on your faith, and I'll take it from there." Exactly what he did. So if you give up on your faith and give up on the Lord altogether, that's not good. And you tell them, "Oh, you don't need your name in the book of life. Just, have it, tell the Lord to erase it out." Exactly what they're doing. So the enemies, man, he's clever at what he do. You just gotta keep the armor of faith on you. Just keep God's faith on you, his full armor, and don't let no cracks and no slip-ups enter in your heart. Otherwise, that's the way of the enemy slipping in and making your heart weak and dark. If you make it weak and dark, then you're no good anymore. The only way you can stand fast and stand strong is to put on God's armor, the shield of faith, to block your heart so any of that stuff won't happen. Because the enemy going to make you think you're no good anymore, you're not valuable anymore, you're not this anymore, you're not that anymore, and he don't think, it's man, like, life ain't worth living anymore. I give up. I just go back to my normal ways, my old ways, and your soul's not even valuable, don't even have a price on it. Yeah, enemies gonna make you think all these things, and it's crazy how the enemy thinks. He gonna whisper in the ear, "Oh, you don't need to read the Bible no more. You don't need to read God's word anymore. You don't need your faith anymore. You don't need to go to church no more. You don't need to be a Christian anymore. And tell God to take your name out of the book of life. You don't need to be in a rapture. You don't need to be, in heaven. You need to be here with me, burning." Basically, that's what the enemy wants. He'll tell you all them lies and just force you to quit. Just give up. And already 96% of the population is already doing that and giving up, which is bad. That's why churches are so empty. That's why seats are so empty. The only time they come to church is when God's house is when there's an event going on, like Easter or stuff like that, or Easter or is there Easter play or something like that. That's the only time that God's house is full and overpacked, over capacity. Is when it's Easter, there's resurrection or something else. That's the only time. It's the only time. Other than that, they just go back in. It's like they're lukewarm. They just go to church and get a warm seat, and they just get up and leave. And I didn't learn nothing. Just like the Lord said, the roots are planted in their heart deeply. They just come in temporarily when the root is on top, when the seed's on top of the ground. They just come in temporarily and leave. And they didn't learn anything. Like Jesus is saying in His Word, the root is not deeply rooted in the heart. It's on the top. It's supposed to be rooted deep down inside. When you're really learning something. These people is only on top. They just learn something temporarily, go out and say, yeah, whatever. Who cares? They just go there for entertainment. That's it. And what they learn? Nothing. And when somebody asks them, what did you learn in church? They say, oh, I don't know. Nothing but gibberish. That's it. They think it's a bunch of gibberish. In English terms, they don't learn nothing. They just sit in the church seat temporarily and get up and never come again. It's like a lukewarm person. They go to church, they preach, they read the Word, and on Monday they go to a strip club. On Tuesday they go to church again. Same thing. On Wednesday they go to a prostitution house. And on Thursday they go to church again. On Friday they go out and do drugs, sell drugs, do drugs. Look at lust, looking for pornography. They do all that. It's like a lukewarm person. Half in, half out. Like a tent. You got half your body in the tent and the other half outside the world. I mean, yeah, that's like a lukewarm person right there. Half in, half out. The Lord doesn't want you half in, half out. Either all of you or none of you. Same thing, an enemy. All of you or none of you. He doesn't want half your heart to Satan, half your heart to the Lord. It doesn't work like that. Can't cut your heart in half and you get half, you get the other half. No. Either all of it or none of it. Plain and simple. Either you want all the heart or none of the heart. You're in or out. There's too many lukewarm people out there because the Lord knows whose heart is whose. He knows whose heart truly belongs to Him and whose heart truly don't belong to Him. He wants their heart, but they just refusing. Especially people in my job, I talk to them about the Lord. They're refusing. They're rejecting. I mean, their soul, not mine. And boss man's wife, she's with stage 4 cancer. She don't got that long. The doctor said she got a year. She don't have that long to live. And none of them are saved. None of them are Christians. None of them. And I mean none of them. And I try my best to reach them, but they all said no. They are rejected. Because they worship Buddha. They're from Thailand. They worship Buddha. So they've been taught that all their life, and they've been raised to do that all their life, and half of them don't even speak English. So they're not from here. And they come to work, and they bring their stress, they pour their stress on each other. In other words, they come, it's like put this way, it's like a war zone up in there. Everybody come to work, it's like a war zone. They bring their stress level to work, their arguments to work, their fights to work, and they'll take their stressfulness out on each other. It's like a singing war zone. And they always say, leave your problems and your stress and your stressfulness and your problems at work, or at home, I should say. But no, They do the opposite. They bring all their problems to work instead of leaving it at home. They bring them to work. They take it on each other. It's like Bloods against Crips. Like they fighting like a war zone. They fighting each other. Saying these people in my job, they fighting each other. Like a war zone. They're against each other. They argue, they fight, they call each other names, they cuss each other out in their own language. I mean, man, it's crazy. They come in there and gossip. You know, they call other people names, they disrespect other people. I mean, it's man. Yeah, because if you come to my job, believe me, trust me, you're going to think twice about working there. Trust me, I know. You're going to think twice about working there. Because it's hard work, and dishwashing not easy. It's not easy to find a job either. But if you don't have the Lord in your life and the Lord in your marriage, then how do you expect it to last? If you don't have the Lord in your marriage or anything, yeah, how do you expect any of that stuff to last? Because it's like, what 90% divorce rate in America? Everybody cheating on each other, sleeping around. I mean, and you married and you're having sex with another lady, and you having sex with another man, you know. Oh, hold on.